On the Spot TV.
On the Spot Entertainment.
On the Spot Entertainment.
On the Spot Entertainment.
We're on the spot.
On the Spot Entertainment.
On the Spot Entertainment.
On the spot, so we bought from long time.
Well, on the Spot, I go burn them from long time.
On the Spot Entertainment.
Right now you're locked with On the Spot.
You're on the Spot.
On the spot, so don't touch it.
On the Spot Entertainment. On the Spot, have the whole place locked. Keep your eye focused on what?
And if you don't like how I talk, suck your mouth.
Sure, how you doing? My name is Mark Stewart. All right, Mark, can you tell us how you feel about the Caribbean community here in DeKalb?
Well, we have a very, very strong Caribbean community in DeKalb. Actually, throughout the entire Atlanta, Georgia, the entire Georgia region, we are represented, but we are far and wide apart. But in DeKalb and Decatur itself, that is one of the focal points where the community is united. We're united through entertainment, through food, through supplies. It seems to be that that's the focal point of where we can get all of our necessities. So the DeKalb County is a meeting point, and it's a center of a magnet where most of our needs are met. And we definitely depend on DeKalb County for all the support that it gives the Caribbean community on a whole to make certain events and functions happen, especially in trade, community, culture, and events. So it's DeKalb County. Without DeKalb County, actually, there would be no community because there wouldn't be any other medium to bring us together except DeKalb. So DeKalb, we give it so much love and so much thanks for the support over the years for even our Caribbean Carnival, and just for the fact of our markets and our nightclubs just happen to be in DeKalb. And that is a point where the commissioner, the Still Mountain mayor, Lithonia mayor, without them, a lot of things really couldn't happen. We couldn't get the support because they see to it that certain bills are passed and certain things can be done to aid us, which things can be done more, but we have something to start with. Actually, this evening we have an event called a Night of Togetherness and Unity with one of the greatest groups in reggae of all time called Morgan Heritage. And they'll be performing tonight for an exclusive album release event. Not a full-fledged concert with a band and instruments, but an album release event premiering all of their new tracks, promoting their new album, Another Rocker's Moment. And we're looking at the Golden Crust Restaurant itself, which is new in DeKalb County, and they're sponsoring this event for the press, media, and also to get certain exclusive people in publications to know about this new album and what this great group of our culture is doing at this time. We consider them musical ambassadors because they are young, they have the voice of the people, and they're trying to break down walls of racism and diversion, actually, through their music, and they're going full-fledged and forward from the legacy of their father, Denver and Morgan. They've taken the torch, and they too are looking to carry that torch throughout all parts of the world.
.blazetv.com. Check this out, Morgan Heritage Live.
Let's say.
Yes. Yeah, man. See it. Yeah, man.
He's pressed for time, but being a youth of today in our community, it's a pleasure of myself to work with the voice of us, the child, the children, the people, the cries out loud of racial degradation, segregational barriers, changes in times and communities that go hand in hand with music, and our ambassadors. These are our musical ambassadors. They're known as Morgan Heritage. As I mentioned their names, they can raise their hands. Peter, Gramps, Una, Mojo, and Luke's. This right here are the ambassadors, the senators, the mayors, the presidents, prime ministers, everything to us as one. Through music, these people cry out aloud for changes and also harmony. So tonight we're going to experience a night of unity and togetherness. And there is none other more important to us than Morgan Heritage, and we would like to show you how important you are to us. And it is read as follows. Presented by Vin Martin, Esquire, the Honorary Council of Jamaica, to Morgan Heritage, the legendary family of reggae, in recognition of their efforts as global ambassadors of the Caribbean community on a musical mission, a mission of peace, unity, and love for all on this day, the 10th of December, on behalf of Island Coast Entertainment, Jacqueline Lewis Communications, and the entire Atlanta Caribbean and American community, a sign of our love and motivation and dedication to you guys to keep on doing what you're doing. Don't stop. At the top where I take it. For you to us. Mr. Martin? Mr. Martin, could you give them some encouraging words?
Oh, of course. I had a private conversation with them a moment ago because I knew I had to be getting up. But again, I want to welcome Morgan Heritage, the legendary Morgan Heritage, to Atlanta, to the Atlanta metropolitan area. You know, those of us who live outside Atlanta, when you say Atlanta, they assume you're downtown. But this is where it happens. This is where most of the Caribbean people are.
I was Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I. Jah, Rastafari. Well, we want to say we give thanks, especially for Atlanta. Personally, Atlanta has been a great experience for us and even our family. Even seeing Golden Cross making a move like this in Georgia, because we know Golden Cross from New York, all over from Brooklyn, big up where you see. So we love to see, you know, the entrepreneurship stretching out and having Jamaican-owned business in our communities that we not forget Burger King and McDonald's. So we give thanks to Golden Cross, not true? Yeah, so we give thanks to even make them move here because we have to start make certain moves as a people, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. So we see a movement like this, and to the council, it's at the first me ever see a record like that present to you. Hopefully it's a sign of maybe a platinum record one day. So we give thanks for even that gesture. So to everyone that came out here tonight, we give thanks and we say that you are true lovers of reggae music, where we call rockers. Bless you.
Yes. And thank the people in the Caribbean people to continue to support Morgan Heritage, and we will continue to give you good music based on the inspiration.
Thank you so much, Atlanta. Again, greetings. And my message is just to the ladies: stay strong, stay focused. I remember saying we are Mama Earth. So
yeah, man, give thanks to all for supporting the music, supporting the culture, supporting Jamaica, supporting the Caribbean. Whatever we do, it reflects us, ourselves, our country, where we're coming from and where we're going. So let's stay positive, keep our heads above the sky, and just know say Jack on first.
I mean, as a people, we just want to say we have to be very patient with ourselves. We have to not lose focus when we come abroad and we get these opportunities. With the example what Golden Cross said today, showing their entrepreneurship, we have to take it as an example as a people to not lose our culture, to not lose our way of life. The foundation where we grew up in Jamaica, sometimes we lose it when we come and find. So we hope say the good things that we see happening in our community, we embrace it as positive signs, and let's not tear one another down, but uplift one another, one to another, you know? Sure. Pray family that pray together, stay together.
Morgan Heritage, respect and thanks for coming up and much honor for the interview. You know, growing up as a kid, most time your parents say certain things to you and say, hey, you know, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. Was it ever a challenge where they say, hey, we want you into music, and you said no? Was there ever a challenge with the group?
No, we never encountered that, you know. I mean, music is what we wanted to do from the beginning. The greatest thing is that our parents saw that we had the desire to do it, they saw that we had the talent. Right. And they supported us in what we wanted to do, so all blessings to them for being parents that support their dreams, you know what I mean?
Respect. And talk about earlier age. In the earlier days, you know, you guys were signed with MCA, and they're kind of trying to stifle the music when you're trying to come up with it. And then the transition. Tell us about those early experiences and what made you determined to go different.
Well, when we were with MCA, we were still in school, I mean, young teenagers, and you know, it was an experience, like everything in life, an experience, a learning process. So the whole MCA situation was a great learning process for us, and it was the beginning of our international achievements in music. You know, so it was a great time in our lives, and if we were to do it again, we wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, because of the experience brings you to where you are right now. And then you guys move on to start work with Bobby Digital.
Yeah, Bobby Digital, King Jammies, Donovan Jermaine from Penthouse, Fattest Girl, Don Carleone, Christopher Burchant, Shane Brown, Tupac music, everyone, you know, it's about a movement and love, because the music don't stay one place, right? You know, it's always moving, and from you moving with the music, you'll be with the music.
True. How's the relationship with VP Records currently looking like?
Keep getting them things, you understand, and VP's hands are full of a whole lot of other things. But right now, our greatest focus is Morgan Heritage and getting the music out to the rightful people who want to hear the music and can't find the music to tape. So the music is bigger than just, you know, a record label, VP or any major. The music is life. You understand? And whether it's VP today or someone else tomorrow, Morgan Heritage focuses on the music.
So who you say would inspire you becoming such great inspiration to everyone else in the music business? Who
inspiration starts from Bob Marley and the Wailers, Peter Tosh, Jacob Miller, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, No Audition, you know, Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Tony Braxton. This just goes on. You know? We've been mainly influenced a lot by the older R&B artists, you know, especially in our vocal styling and our vocal singing. You know, so and we listen to a lot of rock music also, right? You know, from people like Duran Duran, Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, Green Day.
A collaboration of a lot of different things.
Good music.
The Rockers moment came out of the conception of Morgan Heritage touring, and this is our second live album. And most of the time, when we walk in here, they see children of the future. And enough time, you know, the children can't come to the clubs or go to a certain venue where liquor is being served and they can't come in to come see Morgan Heritage. So we say, put the concert on CD, and therefore the parents can get it and start weaning them on that positive vibration, because music is power. I was at a club last night and we passed through North Carolina, and just to put the energy of certain music, it get you rev up certain way. And we don't want to see that happen to few youth, especially as a Rastafarian family. So we first set an example in making another Rockers moment and a Morgan Heritage concert available on CD that you can bring it home and play for the youth and play something where, you know, a balance everything, look a love tune, but Morgan Heritage put the Rockers on CD that it's available for anyone that cannot come out to see a Morgan Heritage concert, and that's where the concept comes from.
Other exciting avenues of the entire Morgan Heritage movement do we like to see as far as upcoming collaborations, upcoming future projects and albums, the direction of Heritage as a movement, where is it heading?
Well, currently we're working on Laza, can put his hand up, Laza's album, and that is the DJ from LMS. And he's now doing a solo album, so that is our focus right now. Our studio album is just been completed. It's going to be released in the first quarter of the year, between January and about April, May. And as well, we have a clothing line that's coming out soon. It's called Gideon Clothing. Stuff that range from this to even jeans and t-shirt to a khaki suit that anyone from any walk of life can wear. But Yuna has been doing so much research. She's been working really hard and in taking the time into getting into fashion, because we are musicians, so we never know about fashion before. So it takes time into learning the different fabrics. You can't just print up a t-shirt and say, hey, I got a clothing line. No, it not goes so. You have to go into the depths of it to bring it forward. Because I will bring something to food people who want the real thing, so they can't feel like when I'm going to buy an ear Nike or going to buy a Tommy Hilfiger, they can't feel like go buy a piece of Gideon clothing or Catch a Fire with the Marley's putting out, and different designers that's coming out of the Caribbean. We need to start support our own. That's why I have to take our hats off to people like 50 Cent that's doing clothing, Puffy, you know, Jay-Z, but nobody's really doing nothing out of the Jamaican community, out of the Caribbean community. So this is one of our next moves in bringing something forward from our family to the people in fashion. So we have the fashion, the clothing line, Gideon Clothing Company, our new label, Gideon Music, which is going to be one of the first. Actually, Laza will be one of the first artists other than Morgan Heritage coming out on that label. So many different things, but it's working and working, and we're just praying for strength.
Now, as far as musical collaborations, who can the general public see coming out with music with Morgan Heritage?
Well, currently we have a remix that is our first single from the new album coming next year, Mission in Progress. So the latest collaboration is Morgan Heritage, Shaggy, Screechy Dan. That is the latest collaboration. We also have things in the pipeline with Ziggy Marley and a couple of other things going on later again, but stay tuned.
Can we see a future in film? Any film debuts and so forth for the heritage movement?
The future is very, very bright, and we look forward to this exercising every opportunity that the entertainment industry has to offer. Whether it be acting, Mr. Mojo wanna step up in there, and Gramps, and even yours truly, you know. So yes, film, movies, the music side of it too. We gotta have some soundtracks up in there. So it's just exercising every opportunity that we can to not only bring what Morgan Heritage has to offer, but also what our talent has to offer.
Music, yeah man, about the music. And one of your tunes where the fans really, really love is You Don't Have a Dread. What if people interpret the message differently? Can you really tell us what the message is about with that album and that particular song?
Well, the message of this song is the reality. Just says a heart for a kingdom. Jah don't judge man by the outward appearance, he judge you by the heart and the life you live. You know, after life is done on earth, all people remember is the life you live. So Rasta is a liberty, it's a consciousness, it's a culture. It's more than just wearing dreadlocks. I have no Rasta when I wear locks. Because of circumstances of life, you can't wear locks because you need a job. You understand? So we have to fight the system. His Majesty teaches whatever country you're living in, work with them program, don't try to be above the government. You understand? So if you don't like the way our government is, leave that country, leave another place to be in the world. Don't be a one-man army and try to fight that system and get yourself in trouble. You know, these systems were here before, so they're going to be here after us. So it's intelligence. You understand? So, like I said, Rasta is a liberty, it's a culture, it's an awareness, it's a consciousness.
Yeah, I like the fact where you talk about living in different areas. You have traveled all over the world, Europe, Japan, like the Caribbean, Africa. Where have you experienced the most energy doing your music?
I would say the Caribbean, Europe, Japan, the South Pacific, down there, Australia, and islands like New Caledonia and places like that. It just continues to grow. Africa is a very, very, very large market for Morgan Heritage, you know? So it's places like that. As I say, America, in due time they will realize that this is a music that the world is yearning for. You know, and you have to remember the black people and the music in America must first go through the urban music channel. You know, and at the same time, black Americans still don't totally accept Caribbean people. You understand? Because you don't know the history and you don't know it. But at the end of the day, you will all realize that where you come from, and your black is a black man, Peter Tosh said. You understand? And that's the meditation there.
I'm talking about Africa. I'm not sure if this is a rumor, but did you actually perform for the Moroccan King?
No, we were supposed to perform for the Moroccan King. It was something that they wanted us to come down there for, but I think shortly after the invitation, he had gotten ill and, you know, we didn't get to go.
You know, that was a full experience, right?
It was something that was supposed to happen.
For those of you who do not know, we hear that you currently are studying law and can help a lot of people in the Caribbean who need help.
You know what
just having that base, but you can correct it for me.
I was in school. I'm not currently. I do though have a younger sibling that's in Tuskegee University. Her name is Rebecca Morgan, that is studying, and when she finishes Tuskegee, she will go on to law school. But yes, it was a desire of mine to be a lawyer. I used to watch Perry Mason when I was young. I said, yo, I don't want to do that. But you know, music, beats, and mojo, and them said, no, mommy. Heritage for life. So I took that hunger and that appetite for the law and put it into our business. So I'm still satisfied. Thank God.
That music is life. Music is to be enjoyed and not be scrutinized. You know?
Right, true.
And there's a message in the music, especially our music as a family. There's a message for all people, no matter the race, the color, the creed. And when you come to see Morgan Heritage performing, you get these understandings, you get these experiences. So that's what it's about.
For those who haven't seen a heritage show, who haven't heard a heritage song, that fire, that blaze, what is it that we can expect tonight as far as from a heritage performance if you have never seen one?
Well, definitely, tonight will definitely be something different. As most times when you see Morgan Heritage, we're on stage, the whole band, you know,
more than just the 5 of us, there's also 4 other additional musicians. But tonight will just be the 5 of us performing to our original music that we recorded the songs to in the studio, which we call it Track. So, you know, it's definitely a different vibe, but it's still, it's positive, it's strong, it's inspirational. And just come out and enjoy yourself. It's really about supporting the new live album, Another Rockers Moment, and let the audience know that, you know, that's where we're at right now. And coming next year, February, March, the band, the whole entire unit will be hitting the road doing the US leg of the tour called Another Rockers Moment. And so this is the introduction to that.
If we can hear something for the press, the media, just give them a taste of what direction we will be heading tonight. And just get it started. So just give us a tip of what the heritage sweetness is about, so everyone can leave here, run on the change.
Well, this one is for those who miss Jamaica, right? I'll be down by the river, yeah, yeah, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll be down by the river, yeah, yeah, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. So my heritage say, yeah man.
Yo, this is Morgan Heritage, seeing and you're watching On The Spot, so don't touch it, keep it locked.